Well, Michael, you and I feel it. I'm certainly you at home feel it. The pinch at the gas pump, grocery store, when you write that check to cover bills each month or electronically, inflation has more than quadrupled in just the last year, meaning that your living costs here in Paradise are also going up. And
WPTV's Michelle Casada is giving us more insight into what jobs are keeping up with inflation and those that are not.
My rent is more than 50% of my salary, so I have to cut everywhere I can. And with that, I've been outpriced.
Job hunting in her beach-themed apartment in southern Palm Beach County, Christine White says by the end of the month, she has to leave her little piece of paradise behind.
To renew, that $1,600 is going to jump to $2,150. And there's no way that I can do that.
She's trying to find a new job that can help her afford to stay here.
They were offering $55,000 as a top salary for someone with a master's degree. And I said I can't take that.
Even at that rate, Christine would be spending 47% of her annual salary to stay in her apartment. Down to the wire, it's either find a cheaper place to live or a higher paying job.
I mean, I've spent nights and nights crying, just don't know how I'm going to make it one day to the next.
Nationally, wage growth reached an all-time high of 15.3% in April of last year. But with inflation rapidly climbing, many jobs haven't kept up.
According to the most recent state data, in the last 3 years, on average, bus drivers saw a 7% increase in wages. Firefighters, a 5%. The pay for social workers went up 1.4%. The average salaries for nurses, teachers, and waiters went up more than 12%. But to give you some perspective, add in inflation and the rising cost to live in Palm Beach County, which is up more than 30% in some areas.
That's probably our largest concern.
Tom Veenstra at Career Source in Palm Beach County says it's their job to connect employers with skilled workers and help people find better jobs.
And these are called hot jobs.
There are nearly 40,000 open positions in the county right now, and locally the unemployment rate is at its lowest since the pandemic.
Employers have had to really step up their game to get the talent that they want.
That means paying more, flexible hours, and remote work.
I want to be able to make a decent wage and, pay my rent.
Unable to find a new apartment she can afford, Christine has put in her resignation at work. What's next is uncertain.
I had to rely on my kids for emotional support, which it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be the other way around.
Her message to employers:
look at the cost of living. Where are you spending that can be put towards employee compensation?
Michelle Casada, WPTV News Channel 5.
A heart-rending predicament that so very many are dealing with. There are weekly hiring events you can find out about on Career Source Palm Beach County's website. There you can also find training opportunities and high-demand jobs. And we've put that link to take you there on WPTV.com.